start to really feel the games again.
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Brown with the bucket.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Here's Pickett. Atlanta with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And here is Hill, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. About a minute played so far here in the first. There's the pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Reeves can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
And finished off by Collins.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Now, here's Rozier. 11 points for him in that last game again. Young with the steal. Down low, here's Saric. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Rozier missing. Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Saric. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Over in the corner, Rozier. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There is no fear when it comes to Terry Rozier. This guy is a scorer at heart, even if it means getting it done in the painted area.
Kicks to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. And here's Brown outside. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Fades away. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Here's Collins. After the basket by Washington, buries the long-range jumper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Reeves. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Irving's checked in for Washington. Jennings comes in for Terry Rozier. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar. Second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now, here is Irving. 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar gets to Jennings. The 3. The offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
and typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Wizards making a switch here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Pickett. Outside Irving. Right at the free throw line. Pickett, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Brown's shot is good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And here's Collins from outside. And the three ball is good. Collins has got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, into the lineup for your Wizards, number 15.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
He hits both from the stripe. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Young passes to Saric, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Boy, it really helps when Dario Saric is aggressive like this. The guy makes the defender commit, and nicely done offensively.
Both shots good from the stripe. Stolen by Collins. No good there. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Hawks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Cummings is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Butler. Then there's Irving. And it's Pickett in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Jackson, a screen on Fultz. Here's Pickett. Here's Jackson. That one's in. His first shot this game.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Fultz kicks to Collins. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Collins has got 14 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Pickett. Over Holmgren. Pickett, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Brown, and finished off by Brown.
That is the hard-driving, big-time athleticism of Jaylen Brown on display.
Irving passes to Butler. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks it out to Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to Pickett. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Atlanta. The three, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray for 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
3-point field goal.
Fultz has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rozier the pass to Jackson. Here's Pickett. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jackson with the screen. Pickett no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Hill. Last year, getting it done. Last season, chipped in 11 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Irving. Here's Hill. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Hill's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the 2nd quarter. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. It's off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. And the Hawks with possession here. Brown inside the line. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Hill dishes to Irving. Lets a floater go, and it's Rozier that time on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Brown finds Murray. That 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot's good from Irving.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Murray for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Takes it from 10. A putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Holmgren the pass to Collins. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Wizards have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the 2nd quarter, up over 50%. It's back to Hill. Here's Williams over Collins. points. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Fultz kicks to Brown. Hill with some nice D. Here's Pickett. The Wizards with another miss. Brown the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, you can tell a guy who understands how to play through contact. Chet Holmgren finishes strong.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Hey, guys, does it feel like it's warm in the studio to you?
I'm always warm. I run hot.
It's probably because of your Shaq-ritis.
Says the man who hurt so bad he walks like a duck.
I don't talk like a duck.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Wizards.
Zero intensity on D. They're letting shooters get whatever they want. That's why this team is getting whipped.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. When you don't put out the effort defensively, you're likely to get embarrassed.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. John Collins has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Holmgren is out there with Collins, and there's Fultz, then there's Brown, and it's Murray in a 2-guard. Abdul-Jabbar, the rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here's Rozier. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
Hill sets the screen for Williams.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Murray, good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Passes to Pickett. Now here is Hill. And Young comes over to help. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
There's just an enthusiasm, a fire that Terry Rozier brings to the game, and this guy a big-time answer on the 3-point line.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. Connects. The jumper drops.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And Young kicks to Bamba. Back to Young. Here's Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Now, here's Rozier. And there it is for him. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Murray, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Holmgren pulls it down.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Bamba passes to Holmgren. Back to Bamba. Johnson from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now, here's Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Bamba. Here we go, one-on-one. Young finds Bamba. Holmgren in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Pickett, no good. Holmgren dishes to Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the basket by Hill.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
So for the Wizards, Cummings, he's checked in for Williams. Butler comes in for Hill, and Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. Now, here is Irving. Here's Pickett. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Irving against Murray. The 3 from Johnson. Rebound, Washington. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The pass to Pickett. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
They get the rebound. Holmgren can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Back to Young. Bamba sets a screen. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Bamba's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's Atlanta running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Irving is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Cummings. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The kick out to Rozier. It's back to Hill. Here's Cummings. It's good from about 19 feet.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Deep two from Murray. Off target on the outside leaner.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Here's Hill. Tries again, and the layup by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now, here is Young. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And it's Rozier missing. Atlanta shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Hill has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Drills it from outside.
Zero hesitation, guys. You just marvel at centers like Mo Bamba, the ability to knock down jumper after jumper.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Hill. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Bamba against Jackson. Murray kicks to Young. Johnson outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Rozier. Defended by Young. And the basket by Rozier.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Shots good from Young.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Here's Hill. Again, the Wizards score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Young, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Hill passes to Pickett. Elbow shot, and he connects with the jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Johnson against Hill. Williams, good. The assist goes to Hill.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Young against Rozier. Kicks it out to Johnson. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Pass to Bamba. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Holmgren. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Rozier, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Trae Young.
Cause I gotta do, you ain't been